The Forsaken Chosen. Chapter 6. The Palace Beneath the Earth. Rowan and his team reached the mouth of the cave just as the Hero Association's research team was conducting their investigation. Before the researchers could notice, Rowan and the others quietly slipped past the guards and disappeared into the cave's shadowy depths. Moments later, the research team discovered their entry. "They've gone inside," one of them shouted, alerting the rescue unit nearby. Inside, the cave shimmered with a haunting glow. Walls were embedded with luminous jades and rare materials that sparkled like stars in the darkness. Owen's eyes widened as he rushed toward the glimmering crystals. "These are the most valuable materials in the world," he gasped, awestruck. "We've struck it rich this time." Before anyone could reply, something sliced through the air, so fast it was invisible to the eye. A chilling wind followed. Everyone froze, their instincts kicking in. From the shadows, 4 human-like monsters emerged, their presence heavy and suffocating. Their eyes glowed red as they stepped forward. One of them sneered, "You worthless humans. You never stop coming here to die." But before the creature could move closer, Rowan's aura burst forth cold and fierce. The monster staggered back, eyes wide with terror, as if something ancient within Rowan had awoken. Erica stepped forward, her expression sharp. "You're just an I-rank monster," she said coldly. "Don't be arrogant enough to think you can harm me." The monster's grin widened. In an instant, 2 glowing swords appeared in his hands. He vanished and reappeared in front of Erica, his blades slicing toward her neck. But Erica blocked effortlessly, sparks flying as she countered with a punch that sent him crashing backward. A thunder sword materialized in Erica's hand. With one fluid motion, lightning crackled down her blade as she swung. 2 of the monsters screamed before dissolving into ash. The group pressed on deeper into the cave. Soon, more monsters appeared, stronger, faster, their movements almost invisible. Erica stood protectively in front of Rowan, sword raised. Owen and Lois drew theirs as well. In an explosion of motion and energy, they clashed, blades, lightning, and roars echoing through the cavern. As the fight raged, the monsters gradually retreated deeper inside, luring Rowan's team further in. After several minutes, they stumbled into a vast, ancient hall carved from the stone itself, a palace hidden beneath the earth. Then silence. The monsters vanished. Owen and the others quickly formed a circle, backs pressed together, ready for ambush. The air grew cold. Suddenly a low rumble echoed, and the entrance they came through sealed shut, trapping them inside. Darkness swallowed them whole until one by one torches lit along the walls, revealing massive pillars and a throne at the center. A chilling aura filled the air as the Monster King materialized upon the throne, surrounded by a dozen S-rank monsters. The ground trembled under his power. The king's voice echoed like thunder. "Humans never learn. I spared the last intruders so that fear would keep you away. Yet here you are again, begging for death. Very well, I shall grant your wish." The S-rank monsters advanced. "Stay back," Owen shouted, pushing Rowan behind him. "We'll handle this." Erica, Owen, and Lois exchanged determined glances. Together they charged forward, but the monsters blinked out of sight, teleporting with eerie precision. 3 appeared in front of them, smirking. Erica swung her thunder sword, but the monster caught the blade with 2 fingers. She pressed forward, lightning bursting around her as she struck again. The monster only laughed, leaping back. Her lightning slammed into the ground, leaving a smoking crater. With a furious cry, Erica unleashed her full strength, but her blade struck an invisible shield. The impact hurled her back into the cavern wall. She coughed blood, gasping for air. "Erica!" Rowan shouted, running to her side as the battle raged behind him. He knelt, placing his hand gently on her forehead. A faint light radiated from his palm, and her wounds began to close. Meanwhile, Lois swung his sword at one of the monsters, but the creature caught the blade mid-strike, its eyes glowing with cruel amusement. The air grew tense. The ground trembled. The Monster King watched from his throne, smiling coldly. "To be continued."